Hello guys, welcome to my stream. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ റാങ്ക് പുഷും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയും കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പം എല്ലാവരും വരിക, സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കുക, എന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കുക. പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ റാങ്ക് പുഷ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ട്. നമ്മൾ ഇന്നലെ 1,00,000 താഴെയായിരുന്നു നിന്നിരുന്നത്. 2,00,000 എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് കയറാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് നോക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓപ്പോണന്റ്, ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. സെറ്റ് ടീമാണ് ചെക്കൻ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Cafu. Milan finding their passes. Very nicely done. He's tried one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Pele. And Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. Still goalless at the moment. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cafu. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Can he finish?
അയ്യോ ഒരു ഗോള് നമ്മൾ അടിച്ചേക്കാണ്.
First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case.
There's the shot.
രണ്ട് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചേക്കാണ്.
Taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink.
Zlatan boy.
Speed of thought, efficiency of
Zlatan.
movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate
Back at
the
Javed.
simplicity of it all. Killer pass.
വെൽക്കം ഗൈസ്.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan against Japan.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Piqué getting this one clear. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beat.
രോഗമല്ല.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's and he's had a hit. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Japan have their second corner now. De Jong. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Milan still without a single shot on target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That pass has been well intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Pele going face to face with his great rival, Zanetti. And this is Messi. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! And he's heaved it away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's through, it's one-on-one.
Yeah.
And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos, looking to go deep. Bayer claims it, safe hands.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ibrahimovic, Roberto Carlos, Jordan Henderson. And it's Aubameyang. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chouameni, Pele, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a... Goes for a shot! Goal!
Yes.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's...
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0. Shoots! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's Eto'o! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Eto'o! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eto. Jamuel Eto.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big. Gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Distributed tidily. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
314.
Roberto Carlos. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Big chance! Goal! Milan!
எப்படி இருக்கு?
And that was his 20th goal for this team.
சட்டங்கி பார
Well, to get the first
சத்தமன்னா
part of it right by
ஜிங்க
getting a steal
ஜிங்க
there, it's
ஜிங்க
almost like
பஞ்சா
reading through a
ஜிங்க
very
பஞ்சா
well. So improved.
ஜிங்க பஞ்சா.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Now that is commitment to the cause. Japan have their third corner.
சட்டங்கி பார சத்தமன்னா.
And it's Zanetti. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's been slipped through.
Yeah.
We expected better, and so did he. And he shoots!
Boom.
It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Milan are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang!
Boom.
Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Think about them.
PK. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Messi. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to
Michael
get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of...
Ankara. Karamase. Karamase.
Added minutes has been indicated.
It's Aubameyang.
R20.
It's a searching pass.
Robert Chagrin.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cafu. Pele. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Eto'o.
In the mind of the mastermind.
Samuel
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways.
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Davids. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. He's trying to hit the front line here. Eto'o. Eto'o! It's a carbon copy of his miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And that has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone backward here. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Threads one in, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a real chance!
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And Milan have the lead. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Goes looking wide. Tele. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Here's Haaland. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And this is Eto'o, played out to the right. Cafu plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Beckham. A probing pass. He's on it. Can he get away?
There will be
Showing
1
good
minute
feet.
added time.
Cafu. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative,
Tough.
competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Tough game.
On the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, good-looking ball.
ഓക്കെ അങ്ങോട്ട് എറിയാണ്.
Now it's Eto. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Eze. Haaland. Haaland proves just a little bit too strong.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Good take, and is he in? Milan are still that goal to the good.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
80,607.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. That's a good ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms.
ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ റൊണാൾഡോ.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bonucci is always scanning the pitch for targets. Back towards the middle. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Beckham was in no mood for any of that. Haaland. That'll be a throw.
വാച്ചിങ്. എല്ലാവരും വീഡിയോ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക.
For Milan, number 25,
10 മണിയാണ്.
Ibrahimovic. Number 21, Pele. Number
Zanetti.
3, Cannavaro.
Now it's Rodri.
Number 24,
That's a
Alsen.
lovely, neat
Number
pass.
26,
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
number 9, Neymar. Number 4, William
He can get that clear.
Number 8,
Now he's got space here.
Number
Neatly
19,
clipped into space.
Romani.
Can he
Substitution in
spark a
progress.
counter here?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Girassi. It's a promising position. Neymar! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shift.
33 മൈനസായി.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against Celtic.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And it's Conte. It's Iniesta!
അപ്പൊ തന്നെ
That is decidedly
കട്ടകിട്ടിയാനെ.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
ഓ
Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ibrahimovic! Off the post.
ഛേ,
Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Vieira. Now, can they try a shot?
അയ്യേ.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. No way through. Shot, surely! Another save.
എന്ത് ഗോളിയാണിത്.
Cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. makes it clear. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Chance for a shot! Cafu is there to clear. And it's Cruyff. Tries from distance.
Hello, bro. Adil Najib, welcome to my stream. ലൈവ് തുടങ്ങാനായിട്ട് വൈകിയടാ. നേരത്തെ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടേ ആരുമില്ല. ഈ ഒരു ടൈം ആവുമ്പോഴാണ് വരണത്. അപ്പം ഞാനിനി ഈ ടൈമിൽ തുടങ്ങിയാലോ എന്നാണ് ആലോചിക്കണത്. എന്താ പറയണ്?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only
ഈ ഒരു ടൈമിൽ തുടങ്ങിയാലോ?
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less
ആ
bring
ഒരു
this first
10 മണി
half to
10:30 ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് ഞാൻ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യണത്.
and that'll be the
കാരണം
final
8 ആകുമ്പോൾ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് ആരും ഉണ്ടാവാറില്ല ഈ ഒരു ടൈം. പിന്നെ പാതിരാത്രിക്കൊക്കെ പിള്ളേർ കളിക്കാന്നാണ് പറയണത്.
one decisive moment. It's been competitive.
വിടണില്ല. അപ്പം ഞാൻ പറയും ടൈമായി.
From the first half.
ഈ ടൈമിൽ കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓക്കെ ആണെന്ന് തോന്നണം. അതാണ് ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് വൈകി വന്നത്.
They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
So off we go once more.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Cafu looking to penetrate opposition lines.
ആ
His commitment to the cause.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ ആരെങ്കിലും വേണ്ടേ? ഞാൻ വെറുതെ ഇരിക്കായിരുന്നു. നോക്കിയേ 40 മിനിറ്റോളായി
Number 3 coming
ഇത്
up.
കളിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ആരും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല.
He rises. Oh,
ഛേ,
crossbar. And he's gone looking for safety. Celtic.
ഈ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മ പെട്ടയ്ക്കാണ്.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto
Oh.
gets flagged offside.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കും, സ്ട്രീം ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കും.
Cafu.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Caceres. Goes for a shot!
മൈക്കിള് പൊളി സാധനം.
Caceres is offering a
കുറേ
real
രക്ഷിച്ചു
smile
തന്നെ.
there.
Cruyff with the short.
അയ്യോ
And the shot!
ചെക്കൻ
Was
രക്ഷിച്ച്.
very necessary.
ഇത് മൈക്കിൾ ഫോമാണ് ചെക്കൻ.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that,
കാട്ടിട്.
hasn't he?
എന്നാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ക്രോസ് ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഗോളാവും.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
ഗക്കംബുവർ.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
കളയി.
It's their second corner of the game. it's been taken short. Cafu plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Very foul.
That's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Celtic really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard proves too strong. Celtic can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
എടാ ഇവനാള് ഭയങ്കരണ്ടാ.
Good run. Big header. Really well taken goal. Celtic are all square. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that.
ഡെൽ പിയാരോ എൻ്റെ ഇല്ല.
And that has added a
നമുക്ക്
whole
അപ്പോഴും
new complexion to the
ശോകം.
game.
Celtic really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Cafu.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
പാസ് കൊടുക്കട പണ്ടാരം തേങ്ങനെ കാണിക്കുന്നു.
Nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. This is it then, now or never. Now it's Roberto Carlos. This looks promising. Can get that clear. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing.
Del
Both
Piero.
sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
മുട്ടാ.
Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named.
ടാം. കളി. കാലെടുത്തും ജല്ലങ്ങത്തും കം ബ്രോ കേറ് ശരി ഇതിലപ്പ വാടാ മക്കളെ, കേറി വാടാ മക്കളെ. like, please like the stream.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
And already we're underway here.
Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league, 54 from 52 overall, a domestic double.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget the small matter of grabbing his 500th goal and that famous shirt celebration.
The most league goals, most goals in European group stages, top European goal scorer for a fourth time. The records just keep on falling.
Division അല്ലാലേ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ പോലെ കളിക്കാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച്.
Batistuta. Saliba.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal!
Yeah.
Milan have the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to pass it through. And they're back on the ball again.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was...
ജസ്റ്റടാ
Tele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Fiore. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Beckenbauer. Squeeze it through. Ibrahimovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
Gerard Muller.
They have got just the right players for that. Schmeichel plays
Gerard Muller.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge with the cross.
സമസ്ഥാനായി.
Without any fuss. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game.
രണ്ടുപേര് വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, രണ്ടുപേര് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കും. സബ്ബേ പോണേലും മുന്നേ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചിട്ട് പോണം, ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് പോണേലും.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
പ്രായമോചിന് വൈകിയ ഇതാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. ശരീരമൊക്കെ കുറച്ച് സെറ്റ് ആക്കണം.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here it is, crossed in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's come loose.
സബ്ബണ സബ്ബേഷ് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. പെല്ലെന്ത് കാണിക്കും നോക്കണം. അടുത്തത് പെൽഷ്.
Substitution for Milan, number 25.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set
Coming on the
pieces.
field is number 9, Neymar. Substitutions
Boom.
taking place.
Terrific
ആയ്
head.
നല്ലൊരു
Their attempt,
മികച്ച
just the
ഒരു
right
ഹെഡറിലൂടെ
That is a
അത്
really good
പുറത്തേക്ക്
chance miss,
കളഞ്ഞിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
The attendance for this match was
Boy.
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least.
അങ്ങനായി പോയത്
Because they've got to be
ശരിയായില്ലല്ലേ.
ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and
Oh.
that seems to be the plan.
Boy.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's loose now and they want to get it
Hey.
back.
They
വീരക്കുട്ടൻ.
want a counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball over the top. Stoichkov
Oh,
finds
offside.
himself offside.
ഹായ്. അറ്റാക്ക് തുടങ്ങി.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Owen.
പിടിച്ചെടുത്തിട്ടാ.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the...
എടാ
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
എന്ത് പരിപാടിയാണ് നീ
They
കാണിച്ചത്?
can counter here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, this could be a chance.
ഇപ്പായി
Beautifully
കളിയായല്ല.
released that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that will be it. Milan
Well
have
matched.
held on. They
Good
have
boy.
doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets
പിന്നല്ല.
will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll end.
സെക്കൻഡ്. നെക്സ്റ്റ്. ഓക്കേ, പോയിട്ട് വായോ. ഞാനിവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവും. പോയിട്ട് ചാർജായിട്ട് പാടേ. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും. ഇനി ആരെങ്കിലും വന്നാൽ അവരായിട്ട് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും. നീ പോയി വന്നാൽ നിന്നായിട്ട് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിച്ചിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു കളി കളിക്കാൻ പോകും. പിള്ളേരെ വാടാ, പിള്ളേരെ കേറി വാടാവോ.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So it's down to business here.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. This looks promising. Pinches it off him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Might be danger here. Well, there's the clearance. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Beckenbauer does well to stand firm and defend it. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, great header!
Goal,
Barcelona!
the goal on it.
Barcelona! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager.
Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Messi. Chance for a shot!
വേണം മറ്റേ ഗോൾ എന്ത് ഗോളാണ്?
That
ഇതും
is
കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say
Allez.
that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is...
And the first half is done.
Kerala
So it's all
Blasters.
squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway. Roberto Carlos tries a shot. He's delivered.
Yeah, come back.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. Hullet! Superb from Hullet!
അവനും തിരിച്ച് come back.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A
Hey,
game of
സുഖമില്ലാത്ത
brilliance,
കളിയാണ്.
square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed
ഒരുമാതിരി
reaction.
വേറെ
This
കളിയായിപ്പോയി.
is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Opts for safety. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Neymar. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Tries to pass it through. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Messi.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Zanetti. Lovely pass.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the
ഒരുമാതിരി ജിഞ്ചിന്നാക്കട കളിയായിപ്പോയി.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cafu.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach
ചന്തു
will have
ചന്തു ബ്രോ കണ്ട
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan against
The San
Manchester
Siro for
United.
nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's run loose here. And this is Eto. There's the shot! That was probably
Hey,
asking
yo.
just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? And this is Eto. Thinks about the shot.
Real chance! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan, Batistuta!
And
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's had a hit!
ഇതാണ് കാല് വയ്ക്കാത്തത് അല്ലേ?
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's a sharp little ball here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled
Marquinhos.
outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Marquinhos is being told in no uncertain terms that
Weapon
this
bros,
will be his
weapon
final
bros.
warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Great chance here from position A1. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass is short and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And he's got his cross in. Back in once more. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Batistuta. And that's been into... And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think
Down.
he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And a chance! It's in!
Oba.
They have come roaring back!
Oba.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Eto'o. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
The attendance for this
Well,
match
it's
was
signalling to the opposition that
80,607.
they're setting themselves up.
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with
Kandal.
that.
Can finish yan.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been clubbed away.
A sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal.
Che.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee... offside.
Sceeniല്ല.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's good running with the ball. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could
അങ്ങനെ
win
അടിച്ച്
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. 5 minutes, and we're all square again. Some hero... And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get up.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective.
It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Monaco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage... Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball. He's in a good position. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Monaco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in contentious shots. No
ഒരു
mistake.
ഇതുപോലത്തെ ഗെയിമാണിത്. ഒരെണ്ണടിച്ചപ്പം തന്നെ തിരിച്ചു കിട്ടും അങ്ങനത്തെ.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cherki. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Neymar. And it's Pedri. And that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! Cafu. Now Neymar. Cafu.
There will be 3
Deep
minutes
into
added
stoppage time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Cafu. And that's been in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Public transportation today.
What
Please
a good
watch the
half.
screen
They've
featuring
gone
the
blow for
party
blow,
times from all
and it's
local major
2-2.
stations.
Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. The most accurate pass. Cafu. And here's Eto. Pinches it off him. Might be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's gone loose. Deftly away. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Eto. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That pass has been well intercepted. Almost an hour gone. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, perfectly measured that. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Eto, and that interception was most necessary. Cherki, strong running down that left flank, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Cherki really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Robertson picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, off the bar! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Can he get on the end of this? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like it certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. underway. Arsenal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Now it's Eto. And here's Vieri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vieri was steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Eto. And this is Vieri. And he shoots!
Christian Vieri.
Superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chouameni, Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's got away. It's a threatening ball. Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought
Come
to
on,
make
come
things
on.
interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition
Come
will
on,
now be
Sutra.
forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Roberto Carlos.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieri. That's good running with the ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. A true great in every sense of the word. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out to the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He rises! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did.
And the first half is done.
Bro,
So it's
Come on, come on.
Side has been able to make a telling difference.
Come on,
They
come
come
on.
in for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts.
Well, both
Oh,
sides
man.
expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. crossbar comes to the rescue.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Olise! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rivaldo. That's an imaginative pass. The most accurate pass. Milan really looking to get back
The
into this
attendance
at
for
the start of the
match
second
was
half.
61,052.
Now it's Eto. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Iniesta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flings in across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Quality ball. Rivaldo, who does have an assist to his name, has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Ah,
That
കഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ട്.
can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution for
Na, 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 na.
number 32.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham.
Well, who saw that
Number
coming? It has
87,
certainly made things interesting.
Joe Neves.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so
Number
just one
7,
mistake could be all it takes to
Torres.
make the difference.
Number 14. Hirotoshi
Arsenal
Nakata.
really can't be
Number
faulted for their
19,
attitude, and if they
Conte.
go on to win this,
Substitution in
it'll be
progress.
fully deserved.
And Torres! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's away. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under
2
pressure.
minutes added time.
Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Eto. Tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Terrific goal, what a super shot! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for
No,
nothing
bro.
here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Please be
How do you
reminded
look back
that
on the game
drinking
then,
is
Jim?
only allowed
It was
in
a
the
very
areas
good
shown
game,
on this
played
map.
in the
Thank
right
you very
spirit
much for
with
your
a fitting
cooperation.
atmosphere.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta is fouled. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And this is Torres. Done delicately. Davids. Now it's Pele. And it's Chouameni. And he's away. Kaka. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Played out to the left flank.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Chance to deliver. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Big chance! Goal! Milan! One sweeping goal executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Muscular approach does pay off here. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Torres. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Two added
Mbappe.
minutes has been indicated.
And here's Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pelé, and this is Cruyff, and he's managed to get free, and there's the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Match was 80,314.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ding ding dong ding 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 dong ding ding ding.
Substitution.
Iniesta. No, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. He might be in here. And Torres! Oh my word, that is quite something. A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Iniesta.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe is onto this. Kaká!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Neymar goes steaming forward. And this is Pele! Iniesta, cross flung in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Six added minutes has been
Kaká.
indicated.
Tchouameni into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now, can they get him away? Now there, he's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Pele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Well, the last... That's rather hopeful. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And we come to you now.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Pele. And somehow he has kept that out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Pele. Now it's Olise. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vieira. And here's Suarez. Spread out to the left. Cross needs... There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Del Piero. And he can clear it away. And it's Iniesta. Azar. Iniesta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello bro, welcome to my channel. Please like the stream.
More of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hangs in a cross. Son Heung-min. And they win it back again. And here's Azar. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Pele. Iniesta, a true great in every sense of the word. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
വല്ലപ്പോഴൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ ട്രിപ്പിൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And Neuer pulls off a
വീണ്ടും
sensational save.
They've been denied a chance to develop any
Sure.
rhythm in the passing department.
പാസ്സായി.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané. Passing
ആ
is
മോനെ
also
ഇത് ഗോളാണ്.
sharp. Messi!
അല്ലടോ
And
രക്ഷപ്പെട്ടു.
that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Sané. That pass has been well intercepted.
Las Vegas lights really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Over to the left. Oh, well played, well played. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Threads one in, gets into some space. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate
തെങ്ങാനും
defending
ഗോളായ
here.
ഓറേഷ്. പെദ്രി പെദ്രി റോദ്രി റോദ്രി പെദ്രി. ബ്രോ ഇതാണോ 15 മിനിറ്റ്? അത് ശരി. അബ്ദുൽ നജീബ് എങ്ങോട്ട് പോയി?
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Son Heung-min. Number 8, Del Piero. Number 13, Messi. Number 6, Sane. Coming on the field, number 10, Darwin Núñez. Number 18,
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
മതി,
Las Vegas lights
പണി
really
തീർത്തിട്ട്
don't
മതി.
have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward
Substitution in
and give
progress.
themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
here's
time.
Suarez. Look at the space here. And he shoots! He scores!
എന്തടത്?
They have stolen level at the last!
ഓ,
No getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides
Friendly കളിയാ.
toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
വെറും ഡ്രോയും തോൽവിയും ഇത്
How
മാത്രമേ
would you
ഉള്ളൂ.
sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
കേറ്. ഒരു ദിവസം നീ എന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കും. ആ, കളിച്ച് പ്രായ കേറ്. 3 പേര് വാച്ചിങ്. എല്ലാരും അത് ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കോ? നമ്മുടെ കരനാണ്. ആരും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. ഞാൻ എന്നാ വൈകിയില്ലേ, എനിക്ക് തോന്നണ് നേരം വൈകിയാരം കൊണ്ടാണ് തോന്നണ്. ആരും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. ആരും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. അല്ല, പറയാണ്ടൊരു പോക്ക് പോയതാണ്. അവനെ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ? പറയാണ്ടൊരു പോക്ക് പോയാള് കളി കഴിഞ്ഞത്. ആ രക്ഷ. ഞാൻ ആൽബിനെയും കൂട്ടി വരണ്ടേന്ന്.
Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge.
Shot a goal! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was
Offside
as
allada.
certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Pedri.
Now it's Neymar. Iniesta.
He's in plenty of space here. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്
Right, and he knows it.
ഈ നെയ്മറിന് ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്കളുള്ളത് ഞാൻ ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് മറന്നു. വല്ലപ്പോഴും ഓർമ്മ വരും.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Now it's Neymar.
And it's Roberto Carlos. No, he's not getting past him there.
ചെക്കനെ തള്ളിയിടണ.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
ദിൽ ദിൽ ദേ 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 ദാ ധീരെ ധീരെ.
Davids. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos delivers the ball. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Here's a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, well measured.
ഐ
Batistuta!
എന്ത്
surely
കളിയത്.
deserved better.
Well, You couldn't have
Carlos
asked for a
kiട്ടിയ
better chance
ബോളാണ്.
than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort!
പഴം
Just
ഹെഡാണ്
letting in
ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
a vital touch.
Well,
Left
someone's
head
doing his
ചെയ്യാൻ.
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, there first. Sticks it away!
സൂപ്പർ സാധനം.
Two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And yes, it's him again. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's seen that early. And the shot!
എടാ
And he hits the net. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly... And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter. They can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Takes a shot. In he goes again. It's bounced back off the post. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's Iniesta!
The attendance for this match was
what an absolute shame. The
80,314.
composure and
I
imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Strokes it back.
A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Iniesta. He is starved of space and time.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hazard with the delivery. Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Driving forward. Messi!
Nice.
And that is great goalkeeping. Good ball over the top. And this is Stoichkov. And the shot! We thought it was over. It's all square once
Andas.
more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
All square again into the dying minutes. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Roberto Carlos, and this is Neymar. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Belletti. Now it's Stoichkov! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well
എന്ത് രസം,
be it.
എന്ത് രസം.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Germany take the lead. Aims beyond. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Volunteers for each block, please report
Well, it
to the
has
staff
been
room
a
immediately.
punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Milan. Number 21, Cannavaro. Number 24,
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 18, Neymar.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Number 9, Messi.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Number 8,
And the referee has his flag raised for
coming on the
offside.
field. Number 3, William Saliba. Number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 20, Hazard. Number 14, Chouameni.
Beckenbauer.
Number 17, Ibrahimovic. Number
That's well
15,
spotted.
Pele.
Again,
Number
with so
13,
much to recommend it, fabulous contest,
Substitution
but
in
still
progress.
no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming. Caught offside that time.
Penalty.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if
Pinnalla.
take a penalty for fear of
Lulu.
you can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Owen steps up for his penalty.
Yep, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Ibrahimovic is second man up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Edda.
Milan are looking to him to tie things up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Beckenbauer is fourth up. Coolly into the bottom corner.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Hazard is the fourth man to step forward for them. Top corner. It's 3 apiece. Albert Ferrer comes forward for the 5th of 5. No! Denied remarkably.
Edda.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it. It is done. So it all ends in
Yeah.
heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for...
GG. പോടാ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome
evening.
to
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's
Hmm.
my chance to say that it is an
Jai
absolute
Kra.
delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pass is just off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Pedri. And he's in charge for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance here to counter. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xabi Alonso gets it clear. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Pedri. Davids. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Shapes to shoot!
Hat-trick.
Utopia! And they are cavorting! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Iniesta! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick, looking for options for movement. Messi, and the finish! And it's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Costa Curta. Costa Curta tries making a foray down the right.
There will be 3 minutes
Iniesta,
at
a
a
man
time.
we've all come to watch. And here's Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
ജയിക്കില്ലടാ നീ ജയിക്കാൻ സമ്മതിക്കൂലേ
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far.
ഇനി ആരുണ്ടാ
Good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players players, I think, can carry on.
3 പേര് വാച്ചിങ് ബ്രോ. ബാക്ക് അടിച്ച് പോണേലും മുന്നേ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യ് ബ്രോ.
They should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan head in for half-time
അയ്യോ
with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way.
കാണണമെന്നില്ല കഴിഞ്ഞത്. ഇഗോ
Strong running down that left flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. And he's had a hit. It's anyone's ball now. Played in deep. Iniesta. Aimed beyond the defence. Hangs one in. Out of play for a goal kick. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
Face to face, and the shot! Mateus. Oh, played right into his path. He's picked his way through, and he lines terrific header, and it's in.
അയ്യോ അയ്യോ അയ്യോ. ഏയ്
Pedri, Olise, Saliba, and here's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. It could be chance! It's in! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to
Takada.
a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be
നേരത്തെ
shut down.
ഗോളായില്ലല്ലോ.
He thrives in situations like that.
പപ്പടായി പരന്ന് നീ.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Ronaldo. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany give themselves a fighting. Takes a shot! That was
15 മിനിറ്റായി
superb goalkeeping.
വേണമെങ്കിൽ
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Olise. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job
There
done.
will be 3 minutes.
You know, it was an
added time.
intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably better equipped than the other.
അടുത്തത് പറയ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നാളെ കാണാം. നാളെ ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് എങ്ങാനും, ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് ശേഷം ലൈവ് ഇടാം. 3 പേര് വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. നീ തന്നെയാണോ? നോക്കട്ടെ. എനിക്ക് നാളെ ഒരു ബർത്ത്ഡേ ഫങ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. അത് രാവിലെ പോയിട്ട് ഉച്ചയാകുമ്പോൾ അത് കഴിയുള്ളൂ. പിന്നെ അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വന്ന് ആ ഒരു ടൈം, കറക്റ്റ് ടൈം പറയാൻ പറ്റൂലടാ. ഞാൻ അവിടെ റിലേറ്റീവിൻ്റെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വല്ല പ്ലാൻ വരുമോയെന്ന് അറിയില്ല. ഞാൻ കാലത്തും സെറ്റാക്കാന്നാണ് വിചാരിച്ചത്. നോക്കട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. ഇതൊന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോകണം കേട്ടാ, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുമ്പോൾ.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
fans have
and
pulled out all
welcome
the
to
stops
the
to make this a
San Siro.
monumental occasion.
Milan against Arsenal.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Makalele demonstrating his defensive
Order
quality now.
മോനെ ചിക്കൻ ഓർഡർ ഇല്ല.
Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Stojkovic. And here's Lewandowski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Roberto Carlos. Now the ball in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing
Big
touch.
header!
അത് നന്നായി.
Milan! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Played back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Iniesta. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Cruyff. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Stojkovic. It's Pedri. And it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Pele, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he... Ibrahimovic! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Milan are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Neymar. Picked out, great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Makalele. And it's Stojkovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good read, needed to be. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get it through? Can he finish? Yes!
Wow.
He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Substitution for Milan, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 20, Hazard. Number
And he's
11,
been shifted off it.
Eto'o. Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That pass isn't the best. Pedri. Neymar simply refused to be outdone there. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan are almost home and dry now. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. He's gone for goal! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Neymar really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So is this the start of a comeback? Piqué. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. He's onside. Real chance! Oh, nearly.
Hi
but not
bro,
quite.
welcome
He
to
did
my
very well
stream.
trying to adjust himself,
Please
but not
like
the
the
expected outcome.
video.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Neymar. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So that's it.
Friendly കളിക്കാ.
Over.
Friendly കളിക്കാനുണ്ടാ.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying
Please
day's
join
work.
me in wishing all the best for members
You
of
look
our
back on the
fan
game
club
then, Jim.
celebrating their
Milan
wedding
definitely
anniversary
impressing me
today.
here, especially the way that
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുണ്ടോ? ഹലോ ബ്രോ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി 1v1 1v1 എന്നിട്ട് തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നീ സബ് ചെയ്യണം. പറ്റുമോ? അങ്ങനെയാണെന്നുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വായോ, കേറിക്കോ, കേറ്, കം, ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. എന്നെ നീ തോപ്പിച്ചാ നീ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഞാൻ നിന്നെ തോപ്പിച്ചാൽ നീ സബ് ചെയ്യണം. പറ്റുമോ? ഉണ്ടാ ധൈര്യം ഉണ്ടാ? ഇറങ്ങി വാ, കേറ്, കമോൺ. തോറ്റ സബ് ചെയ്യണം. അതാണ് റൂള്. അതാണ് ചേക്കിലെ നിയമം. ഉണ്ടാ 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 താനുണ്ടാ? പേര് 3 പേര് വാച്ചിങ്, ഒരാള് പോലും ഇല്ലേ? കൈത്തരിപ്പങ്ങട് മാറ്റാനായിട്ട് ആരുമില്ലേ? ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, പേടിച്ച? അതാണ് ബ്രോ, ഒരു കളിയല്ലേ, ഇതിലാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ ടെൻഷനാവണ്. സബ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ടാണോ? എന്നാ നിങ്ങൾ സബ് ചെയ്യണ്ട, പോരെ, കേറ്. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അന്നൊരു ലൈക്ക് ഇതാ എല്ലാവരും. അതിന് പറയ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുണ്ടാ? ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കട്ടെ, ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കട്ടെ. ഇവനാണ്. നീ പോയില്ലേ? ശരി, ചാർജ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോയണ നീ? ശരി, ചിരിക്കണ. ഇത്ര നേരം കാണാൻ എന്നെ കൊണ്ടുവരുമെന്ന് പറയിപ്പിച്ചിട്ട് പുതിയ പിള്ളേരാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചില്ലേ? നമ്മുടെ പയ്യന്മാർ തന്നെയാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല. ഇല്ല, തീർന്നടാ നീ. തീർന്ന നീ. ശരിയാക്കി തരാം നീ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Ball driven towards the far post. Played in deep. Cannavaro tries to clear.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's worked it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge is firing after that one. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he get on the end of this?
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And the whistler's
കളിയാണ് ഇനി.
reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is
Very well.
worrying. He
സമാധാനായി.
is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Minutes till half-time. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's beaten the last man. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Germany with the corner, they're first. Schmeichel
Direct.
hands on it, and the danger is averted.
അതെങ്ങനെ ഒരു മര്യാദയില്ലാണ്ട്
Milan are looking to go forward now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
1 minute added time.
Neymar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
This possibly the last play of the half. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neymar! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Blitz.
Azar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match
Cannavaro
was
kept aware, and it is
80,953.
reclaimed easily. He is through here. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes looking wide. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Messi gets into a good position. Costa Curta. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Great vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Milan. Number 11, Messi. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, El Hadj Diouf.
Mateus.
Number 18, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 2, Cafu.
That's been intercepted.
Number
He read that
17,
really well and stopped it.
Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Eto'o. Number 21,
Pele.
Substitution.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found a way through. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Milan. Number 4, Cannavaro. Coming on the field is number 19, Daniel van Buiten.
Germany with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Cafu clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eto'o. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day!
Boom.
Only to outfox him by going the other way.
Bullet.
Very nice.
Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added
Germany
time.
have it back and can go again. Crosses it in here. Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. The message is simple. Defend
Goal
this
ആണെന്ന്
with
കൊണ്ടിട്ടാ
your lives.
ഈ സമയത്തൊന്നും കോർണർ കിട്ടൂല.
Cafu is there to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. It's all! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, from added time is up, and there
Ready.
goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Eto claiming the man
And
of the
now,
match award,
please turn
and there is...
നീ അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അവസാനം എന്തോ സംഭവിക്കണാണ്. നൈസ് 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 വൺ. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നാളെ കാണാം. നാളെ ഒരു പരിപാടി ഉണ്ട്. 4 പേര് കാണണ്ടല്ലോ. അതാരാണ്? പിള്ളേര് വന്നാ? നമ്മുടെ പിള്ളേരെത്തിയ പോവാൻ സമ്മതിക്കില്ല എന്നാ? എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ബൈ. ബ്രോ തോറ്റ ഞാൻ സബ് ചെയ്യണോട്ടാ, പറഞ്ഞില്ല എന്ന് വേണ്ട. ഞാൻ തോറ്റ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഓക്കെ. ദുരാദോ ദുസ്താനി ദുസ്താനി. ഇല്ലേ? ആ പരക്കുന്നോന്നുണ്ട്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
ladies and
here.
gentlemen, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The
South
skies are clear, the noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw
இப்படி
nothing
இருக்கு.
coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences
Sure.
apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Maradona.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Looking for the run. Maradona. And he's gone looking for safety. Perez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Szoboszlai. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Robson, he's got away. Takes a shot!
എടാ ഭയങ്കര
Get a vital touch.
ഈ
Robson
ആളുകളാട്ടാ
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
ബാക്കില്
And we have
ഒരാളുള്ളവരുണ്ട്
our very first corner.
ഉണ്ടല്ലേ കളി കളിക്കാൻ
That has been knocked clear. Ball has bounced loose now. Perez. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Maradona. Filippo Inzaghi. He's had a shot! Cannavaro tries to clear. Olise. Driving forward. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle.
ദേവദ
Well, plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
ഫോർമേഷൻ
First half
ചേഞ്ച്
thoughts.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Davids. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the shot! No mistake!
ബെല്ലിംഗാം
Two
ബെല്ലിംഗാം
good, and they are purring. Absolutely
so smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Olise.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Crossed in, terrific header.
Oh,
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Oh no, this does not look good. Perez is herring after that one. Albert Ferrer. It's Ibrahimovic!
ബുള്ളറ്റാർന്നല്ലേ
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can
But then
spring
on
the
the-
defence. Olise. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's gone loose. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp
Two
movement.
added
Came
minutes
up
have
against
been
a
indicated.
defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And we're done. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
Good
A
game.
job done in a highly professional manner.
Welcome to my channel,
Pele
bro.
picking up the man of the match award, and no surprise there.
Today.
Hey, bro. Please like the live stream. Please like. തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നാണ് നിയമം. കല്ലുമാല പോലെ നമ്മ ഒരു ഫാമിലി ആയിട്ട് മുന്നോട്ട് പോകും. ഇനി നിനക്ക് എന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ച് എന്നെ തോപ്പിക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നീ സബ് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കി, എന്നാലല്ലേ ഞാൻ ലൈവ് വരുമ്പോൾ നീ അറിയുള്ളൂ. ലൈക്കെങ്കിലും അടിക്കും വീഡിയോ. കളി ഓക്കെ ആയിരുന്നില്ലേ? പ്രശ്നമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായില്ല, നല്ല കളിയായിരുന്നു. അപ്പൊ ആ ഒരു കളിക്കെങ്കിലും നീ ഒരു ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടേ? പറയ്, മെസ്സേജ് എന്തെങ്കിലും. ഹലോ ബ്രോ, കഴിഞ്ഞ് കളി കാണണം. ബ്രോ, ഈ കളി എങ്ങനെ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം കേട്ടോ. ലൈക്ക് എങ്കിലും അടിക്കണം ബ്രോ, പ്ലീസ്.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Robson. Robson!
Soboslai tries to pass it through.
Robson is onto this. Oh, smashing it! And it's come back out to him.
Niigata would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Now it's Pele. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. Looking for options for movement, and he shoots! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first shoots! Oh, special!
Bellingham!
Special goal!
Bellingham!
The top draw!
Bellingham!
Level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been chance! Oh, Milan! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off.
Shapes to shoot!
ഏട്ടാ പഴങ്കുളയല്ലേ ഇത്?
Drills all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. Well, that has not gone well. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And there's the end of the first half. Milan are involved in a terrific
Nice.
contest here. It's been a
Good
slugfest
work.
half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Inzaghi. Maradona. Robson! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Perez. Now that's well seen too. Pele conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's Perez! And how good was that?
Tough,
About as smooth as it gets.
tough match.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The attendance for this match
The
was
lightness of step, the
80,607.
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Substitution for Milan, number 21.
Time then
Ibrahimovic.
for the first substitution of the game.
Ra.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack
Coming
here.
on the field,
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Hazard.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Soboslai has created one goal already. And it's Perez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's got that all wrong. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
And the shot! It's in for the pieces! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Good match.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get away here?
Now it's Pele. Oh, nice touch.
He could be in here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Szoboszlai. Perez looking to add to his goal.
There will
Deep
be
through.
5 minutes added time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Szoboszlai takes control of it, and he's on the move. Szoboszlai. And he's cut it out. And that has left him in a heap. And time is up. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's
ഇതെന്താണ്ടത്?
the message not getting through,
ഏനായിട്ട്
right players,
ഇത്ര
in
റാങ്ക
positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
ഗുഡ് നല്ല കളി. ഗുഡ്. എനിക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. റിവെഞ്ച് അല്ലേ? വെനം. മാച്ച് തോറ്റന്നല്ലേ നിനക്ക്? ബ്രോ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക്. ഒരു ലൈക്ക്, ഒരേ ഒരു ലൈക്ക്, അത് മതി. അത്രേ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക്. ലൈക്ക് അല്ലേ? അടിക്കങ്ങട്. ഇട്ടാണിപ്പ. ഞാൻ ലൈവ് നിർത്താണ്. നല്ല 5 ഗോളിന് തോൽവി ഏറ്റുവാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ മടങ്ങുകയാണ്. 4 മണിക്കൂറായി. വയ്യ. പരന്ന് പരന്ന് പപ്പടായി. ബ്രോ ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, നാളെ കാണാം. നാളെ ഉച്ചയ്ക്ക് ശേഷം നമുക്ക് മുട്ട. കളിക്കണോ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി വേണ്ടാ, തോറ്റ് മതിയായി. നാളെ വാ, നാളെ മുട്ട. സബ് ചെയ്താൽ ഞാൻ വരാം. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്താൽ ഞാൻ വരാം. ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ വരാം. ഒരു വാച്ചിങ് ഞാൻ വരും. ആ, പേരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും വരില്ലേ. മാച്ച് 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 അയ്യോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി, ഓരോ ലൈക്ക് വെച്ചടിക്കി. അവൻ ഞാനല്ലേ. താരോ രാധോ സ്തി. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, സി യു ടുമാറോ. ലൈക്ക് കാണാം.